Hi beautiful besties, welcome to a new video. 1 full month between uploads is crazy business. Like get cozy, get cute. Let's chat. Let's chat a bit, okay? Before we get into it, in case you're new here, my name is Kisha Gona. I document my life. I share it with the besties. We are a really fun, loving community, and we'd love to have you be a part of us, okay? So feel free to join the family by hitting the subscribe button. My brain glitched a little bit over there as I was talking. I don't know. I think it's long since I've said that, which is just crazy of me. This year has been so inconsistent. I can't even lie. Like, why have I not been on my Zoom? Why have I not been on my Zoom? I put a question sticker on my Instagram page, which I thought I'd use to like do this Q&A live update, but I think it just makes sense for me to do the live update. And then if there's anything I haven't touched on that's like very specific or not necessarily about my life, I can answer them like now afterwards. I think it makes no sense for me to answer random questions and y'all don't even know what's going on with me. So how have I been? Where have I been? Why have I been gone? Before y'all think I pulled a mysterious move like Allyiah, guys, first of all, I have not talked about that with, so I'm gonna talk about it with you guys. What do you mean Allyiah is engaged, married, pregnant, 7 months, mind you? I think she insinuated like 6, 7, 8 months. Or to be mysterious like her. Or to be mysterious like, I think Allyiah is the most mysterious creator there is, because how did she manage to keep posting vlogs, keep showing up on her short form whole time we didn't know she's pregnant? Especially that, you know, wedding and like marriage is easy because you just don't wear your ring, but like pregnant, yeah, I'm still digesting that. Like, all the girlies are getting married. Even if you guys know Taja, I don't know if you guys know Taja, that's like my top 1 creator. I actually gatekeep her, so if you catch it in this life update, you catch it. If you don't, too bad. But yeah, she also got married. Like, oh my gosh, what? Yeah, I don't know how I remembered the Allyiah thing, but I had no one to talk about it with, so I'm telling you guys. But anyways, I, on the other hand, have been fighting for my life. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's not happening. Like, things are happening at the same time, things are not happening. I have been in a rut for the past like 2 weeks. Bed rotting. It's so disgusting. Oh my gosh, I've been feeling so disgusting. Like, just in the bed. Just let's not even get into it. So between bed rotting and school and a few adventures here and there, girl, nothing's been going on. Like, I'm not about to be like major life update, da, 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 da. No, I just been in the bed. If I'm not in the bed, I'm in school. If I'm not in school, maybe, just maybe, I'm doing something fun. And if I am, I'm just not vlogging, or I'm posting it on short form. I've been on my short form Zoom, so in case you're not like on Instagram, I have been posting here and there on my stories or in a cute little reel. But yeah, I think let's go sector by sector. So school has been insane. School has been crazy. As you guys know, I'm looking to finish this August, end of August, so technically September, and graduate. So I have I been locked in? I've really been attempting to lock in, but I've not been as locked in, but I've been locked in. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. But like, I've just been like soaking that in. The last semester, I've been so nostalgic. You guys know I think I'm just a nostalgic person. Like, if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna get all emotional about it. So I have been so like, oh my gosh, it's ending and whatnot. But honestly, school has like no pressure. Like, yes, there's pressure internally, but there's no external pressure like for classes and for assignments. Like, I think even the lecturers are just like, we're so done with y'all, it's time for y'all to graduate. So yeah, it's literally been school. Content creation, as you can see, I have been inconsistent on YouTube. Mind you, today I was looking at my vision board, and I put on my vision board, I'm gonna tell you guys because I don't believe in the whole if I tell you it's not gonna happen. I put a target of attaining 1,700 subscribers this year. We are mid-year. By the way, happy new month. But we are mid-year. I feel like I am not making progress. Okay, I am making progress because we're not where we started at the beginning of the year, obviously. But like, with my lack of consistency, how do I expect to reach almost 2k subscribers? Lord only knows. But yeah, my content creation has been very like inconsistent, especially with YouTube. I just feel like there's a lot of impending change in my life. There's a lot of change that's like looming in the air, and a lot of things are just shifting, and so it feels very hard to vlog. I don't know how to put it in words. I should have had a script for this video. Oh my god. But I wanted to feel like a FaceTime. I wanted to feel very authentic, so I didn't even write down what I'm gonna talk about, because on FaceTime, do you write down what you're gonna talk about? No. Yeah, short form has been going good, guys. I grew from 200 or 300 followers to 800 in a span of like a week. I was so shocked. I even deleted the app. I was like, what are all these people? Oh my gosh. I was so nervous. I was so overwhelmed. Like, I was happy, yeah, but at the same time I was so fast. Like, you know, I'm used to like slow and steady. I earn like a follower a day. I'm just seeing 19 new followers, 30 new followers. I was like, wait, slow down, Savannah. Yeah, but that was really cute. That was really nice. So that happened. Also, going back to the whole change thing, I also feel like finishing school is not feeling as exciting as it's supposed to. As much as I'm like, yay, I'm gonna get my degree and all of that, I am not very certain about my future, which I'm okay with, I think, to some extent, which is progress, because guys, I was not good with that. I was not good with not knowing what's going to happen. But yeah, I've really been very much just relying on the Lord and like, God, let your will be done, reveal your plan over my life and everything. But also being around people who are finishing as well can lead to a level of pressure that you have to be very content in your own journey to like avoid feeling that pressure, because everyone is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my masters, oh I'm going to KSL, oh I'm gonna get a job, and then I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, people know what's up. Like, yes, I'm happy for you. Like, I'm like, let's get it, like, let's go. But like for me, I'm just there like, oh, I'm waiting on the Lord. Like when anybody asks me, so Keisha, what next? I'm like, I'm actually waiting on direction from the Lord. I don't think you will understand. Like, I do not know. Not only do I not know, I'm not gonna move until God tells me to move. Like, I'm not going anywhere until he tells me to go there. Many people might not understand, and to many people it might come off like I'm just like gallivanting and dilly-dallying and I don't care about my future. But like, it's not like that. I need direction. I need the Lord to tell me what next. I'm not gonna move until he says so, you know. So that's also been very weird. Not weird, but like interesting. A very interesting space to be in. Yeah, but he's slowly revealing like his plans over my life and answering some prayers that I prayed a long time ago. I'm seeing them manifest right now. So it's really like encouraging, because I know he's gonna keep answering like at his pace, and he's giving me like little by little. Guess what's back? Is it back or is it starting? Who even knows? I don't know if you guys remember Sipped and Saved, the podcast. It's back, or it's rebranded, so it's like not back, it's new. It's been a journey of trying to figure out that podcast. I had 3 episodes on YouTube. The podcast was called Sipped and Saved. But after much prayer, after much thought, 1 year later, God has revealed to me like the plan that he had. And I felt it was wise to rebrand, to align it to the plan and just go at his pace. Because I feel like last year I was very eager to obey, which is a good thing. But I was not as eager to listen. Like, when throwing in my own ideas without clear purpose and direction. But now I have that, and I am going at God's speed, not my speed. Because if it was up to me, 3 podcasts a week, let's preach the gospel. Which is good, but at the same time I need little by little, you know, little by little. So now it's called anakinosis, and anakinosis means renewal. Actually, what's funny is like I was talking to someone and they were telling me how before they saw my Instagram post, like they saw the short form, what are they called on YouTube, shorts for the anakinosis, and they're like, who's this I'm subscribed to? So they unsubscribed, and then when they came to Instagram and they saw it, they were like, oh, it's Keisha. And I was like, yeah, I should have like said somewhere rebrand of Sipped and Saved, because a lot of, like, not a lot of you, we have very few subscribers on that page, but some of us like could have seen and be like, who's this? And then they unsubscribe. It's a rebrand from Sipped and Saved. So yeah, and it's just about renewal and restoration in this generation, which is a burden that I think the Lord has given me, that like we can be renewed, we can be restored, we can heal, and we can live set apart. Like I think I'm just passionate about young people and Christ, and you know, yeah. So anakinosis is back, or it's here rather, and I'm super excited for that. I'll put the link to the Instagram page and to the YouTube channel down below. You can subscribe, follow, etc, etc. Big things coming, because it's gonna be more than just a podcast. It's gonna have gatherings, it's gonna have Bible studies. I'm excited. Yeah, so that's another update. I'm really trying to yap as quick as possible, because I know a lot of you guys don't like watching like long yap sessions, or rather you guys are divided like half and half. Some people prefer the visuals and the vlogs and then mixed in with yap. Other people don't mind like the full yap videos, but I personally feel like if I'm yapping for like 45 minutes, it's gonna get boring. So I'm gonna try and like, I'm trying to get everything quick out of the way. But I'm really like excited about this second half of the year. First of all, for July, I'm doing 31 thriving. So I created like a challenge for myself. It's like 75 hard, or what was one for Monet McMichael? 21 harder. But now mine is 31 thriving, where I have like a list of things that I want to prioritize this month. I'm gonna put it on the screen in case you want to join me. Should we do like a, how will we keep each other accountable? I could post vlogs frequently of the challenge, but it would be really nice like to do it together. How would we do that? Should I start like a WhatsApp channel? I've seen some creators have a WhatsApp channel, because it'd be a really good way to like keep ourselves accountable. I don't know, suggest, like if you're interested. First of all, I need to know if anyone is interested. I'll be in that group by myself. But if you're interested, what's a good way for us to keep each other like accountable? Or can I create like a group chat on Instagram? I don't know. Please suggest. Help a girl out. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing 31 thriving. I'm so excited because I need to get out of this rut. I need to lock in. I need to like thrive. Like I need to start my second half of the year with a bang. Yeah. So I'm so excited for that as well. For my content, big things are coming, guys. Big things I just need to finish this degree. Yeah, but big things are coming. So that's majorly what's been going on. I'm just trying to figure my life out. Honestly, being in your 20s is crazy, and doing it on a public platform is even crazier, because it's like, how do I capture what's going on without sharing too much? Because parasocial relationships scare me. I don't want anyone to be like, you know, but at the same time, I love when we chat and you guys know what's up, you know, like it's just interesting. And I think it's a phase. Honestly, every creator has to go through this, I guess. But you just need to persevere. I think especially with YouTube, one thing about YouTube is just persevere. And I love that I'm not doing it for the big, like I don't want to be a big YouTuber. Honestly, let me tell you guys, I do not want to be the, like, of course I want like maybe 1 million subscribers. That's great. But when I think about it, qua ground, that's also not so great. Those are a lot of eyes. Like there's something nice about being a hidden gem and just being in my cozy corner of the internet with like my own select few people who know me. Because for example, someone like Allyiah is known like by almost everyone if you're on YouTube. But then you have your creator who like they're known. When you look at their subscribers, you can see many people know them, but they're not like known like everyone knows them. They're sort of hidden. Even with their 1 million subscribers, they're still hidden. Does that make sense? Yeah, like I feel like I want to be known but hidden, but like known and like hidden. Anyways, yeah, I think YouTube is just a game of perseverance and keeping on going. For me, that's not hard. Like I've never wanted to give up on YouTube. It's just hard to do it when you're also discovering yourself in your personal life. Anyways, I'm gonna jump to the questions segment because I think I have rambled enough and I want this video to be max 15 minutes. Maximum. We'll see how long it will be. There's a question. Tell us a little about your faith. Tell us a little about your journey in faith. Wow, my journey in faith has been a roller coaster. I'm not gonna preempt this too much because on the Anakinosis podcast, one of the first videos is gonna be my testimony, where I feel like I can talk about the ups and downs as real and raw as possible. So I'm gonna save that for there. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna save that for there. But let's just say it's been a bumpy ride. It has been a bumpy ride. And there's another question I remember reading about like milestones. Oh yeah, what has helped you grow in your faith journey? What pivotal moments have defined it? So those two questions are just like faith-based, and I think it's easier to answer this one because the other one about my faith journey is like my whole testimony, which is gonna be in a full video on its own on the podcast, and I don't want to ruin that. But in terms of growing my faith journey, I think something that's really helped is isolation. And I know that sounds crazy, but discovering who I am with no one around has really helped strengthen my faith, because I felt like my faith was being watered down by a lot of like circumstantial things around me, people around me, circumstances, like being in high school, stuff like that. So I feel like a pivotal moment that has defined my faith journey was like when I finished high school before I joined uni. That period of time really like defined my faith a lot, because in high school, guys, what was that even? Like, what was high school even? I keep saying that in so many aspects, because in so many aspects I'm just like, what was high school? But finishing high school before I joined uni was really a pivotal moment that I actually took time to grow in my faith and have a very firm foundation, such that in uni a lot of things have not fazed me. I used to feel a lot of FOMO in high school, primary, post high school. None of that, like zero FOMO. As in, I don't think you guys understand, like something like Love Island. I've never watched Love Island, and I'm not even saying this like as a flex or anything. It's just that many people are like, what? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you don't feel FOMO, you don't want to know like what the conversations are about. I'm like, no. Like, from what I know, that show has like a lot of like messed up things and lust, and the concept is weird. Or something like, there's this thing that was trending recently. What was it called? Polygamist. I have not watched it either. I hear people talking about it. I don't feel FOMO. You've not watched it? No, I have not. Because there's certain things that I don't want to engage with in the spiritual sense. I don't know if that makes sense and if it's too preachy for anybody, but it's the truth. A lot of things, everything actually in this world is spiritual, and there are certain things that I would prefer not to engage with and invite into my subconscious, if that makes sense. A lot of the things that I engaged with and just like participated in was just out of like not feeling, I didn't want to feel left out. Between high school and uni, that period of time when I first of all lost a lot of friendships and just got to be alone and discover my identity, shaped who I am, because I discovered my identity in Christ, such that from then on, yes, obviously there've been ups and downs in uni and stuff, but I can say like I have grown tremendously in my faith. So that's been a pivotal moment. Yeah. Is yearrrr a good university for studying law? What are the pros and cons? Can I talk about this when I graduate? Okay, but you might need the information soon. If you didn't know, I go to yearrrr University. I've never openly said I go to yearrrr University on this platform, except when maybe I posted the photos for me publishing my book, my article, I mean, sorry. But yeah, it is a good university for studying law. I've enjoyed my experience. Pros, it's very laid back, very chill, no dress code. People in the university are generally very friendly in my opinion. Cons, my cons would be location. One, I hate where the school is, unfortunately. I feel like they could have done better for a private university. Two, another con would be, I don't feel like the student life in law school is as active. And here's what I mean. Maybe it's a personal thing. Maybe I'm the one who didn't really participate, but I generally feel like law school is not as vibrant in terms of participating in things happening with the rest of the school, but they do participate in things happening within law school. So like mooting, stuff like that, people are very like active. There's clubs for that, so you know, or you can run for like government positions, school government positions. Yeah, so the con would just be like law school students just give law school, but I think that's maybe in every university. Another con, there's some things that they do that give public uni, can't lie, like I think maybe it's just that the school is small. I think they're expanding and they're building a campus in Konza. I just feel like a lot of things they do give public uni. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah. But another good thing I like about the law school, a lot of the units are very practical in the sense that they are taught in a way that they will be taught in Kenya School of Law. Yeah, those are the ones I can think of at the moment. I'll give you more tea probably when I graduate, because right now I feel some level of obligation to, you know, graduate first. Yeah. What are your wardrobe must-haves? Girl, dresses. First of all, I love a good dress. Like, I love a good dress. That's a wardrobe must-have. Another thing is basic black tops, basic black pants, black, white, whatever color, must-have. I would definitely say those two things, because with those two things you can be as creative as possible. Dresses and basics, those are my go-tos. The next one is not a question, but we want more vlogs. Love your content video. Thank you. More vlogs are coming. Amen. How to deal with friendship breakups? Girl, you're asking the wrong person. I do terribly with friendship breakups. Okay, it depends. It depends on how the friendship broke up. I would say how to deal with it is, one, to find closure. I personally believe in closure. I believe in having a conversation. I think it's easier to deal with a friendship breakup when you've actually talked about it. Like, hi, I don't think this friendship is going to work anymore. I believe we should go our separate ways. The other person agrees. You guys go your separate ways. For me, that's very much easier to deal with. Like, having a conversation, it helps the healing process. One that I find hard to deal with personally is when there was no conversation. Like, we just grew apart and like it's evident that we're not friends anymore, and it wasn't like a healthy grow apart. You know, this healthy grow apart of like we just don't talk anymore naturally, we moved to different schools, that one's fine. But there's one where it's just like you don't even know what happened. I find that very hard to deal with. I actually have no idea how to deal with it. I'm still struggling with that, because it's like maybe the friendship ended because like I had something you said about me and I'm like, oh, and maybe I was not in a position to talk to you about it, or vice versa. Like, there's certain situations where maybe you've not ended up talking about it and the friendship just ended and there's some weird animosity. Girl, cut the cameras. I do not know how to deal with that, because why are we not talking about it? Like, what happened? Like, yeah, I don't do good with those. But I'd say the best way is to, one, just accept that the friendship has ended. Either you accept or you go fix it, but those are the only two options. If it's not fixable, then accept it's ended and heal from there. Like, it's okay to grieve a friendship. It's okay to mourn a friendship. Like, it's okay that that person is not in your life anymore and you feel bad about it. I'm really not even a delete photos type of person. I will go back and look at the photos and be like, oh my gosh, that was so nice, and feel bad about it and keep it pushing. Like, you heal eventually. Anyways, I'm not the best person to advise about this, because girl, I struggle with like healing and like accepting that it's over, and like, what do you mean we're not friends anymore? Yeah, I don't know if I'm the best person to advise about this, because I don't know. I deal with it in very different ways depending on individual circumstances. But step one, accept. Just accept, because if you stay in denial, you'll never start healing. And that applies to relationships as well. But the question is about friendships, and I am not gonna digress. This one about Rapunzel, give us your hair secrets. Girl, there's no hair secrets. I always say my hair secret is my mom. Like, shout out to my mom for real, because it's genes. A lot of it is genes, and then frequent hair maintenance. Like, I can't say this product changed my life, this made my hair grow at 1,000. Hair grows at what? 1,000 strands per second. Yeah, none of that. I genuinely always say it's genes. The question here about how's my relationship going. Y'all, there's something that I've noticed. If you want to take off as a creator, post-relationship content. I've studied couples on the internet. Either get engaged, have a wedding. Those two things, they'll take off your career like this. Guys, I've researched. Trust me, I've researched. Because people love a lot of like tea, and like, I don't know, people are just like really into relationships. But because I know this username, and they usually really support my content. I think they're asking from, not I think, I know they're asking from a good POV. My relationship is amazing. We are doing great. Yeah, that's all there is to say. Penzi tamu, like. Anyways, y'all, yeah, I'm gonna cut that out. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it in. We said this is FaceTime kind of things. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna answer. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this catch up. I really hope this video is as short as possible. And if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching and listening to me yap. Yeah, I'd love to know how you guys have been as well. You can leave a comment down below, or you can leave a love heart to let me know you got to the end. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, then I find it stopped recording, bruh.